Welcome back to Slothbox. This channel is proudly sponsored by Lionpool Security Services and the Excelsior Sporting Club. This is James Lupton, joined with Dangerous Dan Catlin. Dan, how you doing, mate?
I'm good, mate. Are you?
Yeah, very good, sir. I'm going to start off with the knockout. Went viral, went mental. What did you feel at the time? As soon as it landed, as soon as he fell out the ring?
To be honest, when the punch landed, I don't think I realised at the time how he fell out of the ring. And, it was quite one of those situations. But when it landed, obviously, I knew that it was over. First reaction was to celebrate, and the ref came over to me and sort of said, "Oh, wait a minute, mate." And I looked over, I realised, "Oh, hang on a minute, let's make sure he's up and well." But obviously, it's just kind of shot you want to be landing in your boxing career. It's kind of finishes you want to have to fight. So I'm glad he's all well and we got a good finish and hopefully made his statement.
What's that like in that moment where the refs come over and said, "Listen, calm it down a minute. You've got mixed emotions. You're elated because you've just scored the knockout and you've got your victory, you've got your title there, but then all of a sudden you realise, hang on, he's out the ring. Is he seriously hurt? What's that feeling like?"
Yeah, to be honest with you, when the ref, you're just concerned with the other guy. Then, obviously everything else can wait. The you've got the title, you've got the one. You can celebrate after. Just make sure the other kid's all right.
Let's talk about the fight itself. Obviously, you finished it early doors, winning that title. How did that feel to get the Central Area title around your waist?
Good, mate. It meant the world to me. I said that to everyone going into the fight. When I originally turned over as a pro, it wasn't a title I had up and thought, I really want to win that title. But as you have your first few fights and you've been on the circuit and you realise how hard the pro game is, every title means the world. So, good to get my hands on my first title and hopefully pave the way for the future.
It's certainly a good start. The domestic route in terms of titles isn't done often enough. And obviously, the area title is the first one on the list next to the English, British, etc. onwards. For yourself, is this you feel the kickstart you need for your career to push on to the next title?
Yeah, definitely. I'm going to have a meeting with our manager, Kevin Marie, this week and my team at Jennings Gym. Probably this week, next week, but we're saying, maybe we'll have a run out in between the end of the year if we don't get anything big, but we want to push on really and look at getting some more titles.
You mentioned there, obviously, Jennings Gym, very, very successful at the minute. I think you bring in the third title this year, I think. And I know with Mark Jeffers and Jack Cullen, they're both underdogs in their fights. What's the buzz like in the gym at the minute?
Buzzing, mate, to be fair. Everyone, even the amateur kids we've got that train with us, we've got them competing big competitions, winning titles. Then you've got the pros, the gym's booming, mate, and obviously, like you say, success breeds success, and everyone's doing well in the gym. Everyone's fired up. Everyone's really enjoying it at the moment.
You mentioned there, you took the words out of my mouth, success breeds success. For yourself, do you see that? You see Mark bring that title back, you see Jack bringing that title back to the gym. That give you added motivation and drive to go into this fight. And did you almost feel like you couldn't come back without the title?
Yeah, I suppose there's never that pressure in that kind of way from the lads, but like you say, you see your gym mates going, they're both in fighting on Sky Sports and winning big titles. I want a piece of that, and this title was the first step in that direction for me. So it does motivate you and drive you to put it in the gym and obviously perform on the night.
You mentioned you're going to have a chat with your team, with Kevin Murray, etc., and they will plan and pave the way for yourself and what your route will be. But for you personally, in terms of yourself, what would you like to do? How active would you like to be? How long till your next title? Do you want to go into the English or straight into the British? What do you want to do personally?
Personally, I want to push on for the title. Probably English would be next. Um, but like I say, if the team feel we want to run out before the end of the year and scope what's out there, that's their job. I just fight, I just turn up and fight. So whatever they think is right to do and will get me to where I want to be, that's what we'll do. So,
Yeah,
I trust my team fully.
absolutely. I mean, you mentioned earlier that when you turned over, it's not necessarily a title you had your eye on, but once you sort of got into the sport and into the business side of it, you realised how important each title is. For you, when you was heading into this fight, did you feel a different mentality to other fights previously because this title was on the line?
Yeah, definitely. I think as well I've had I had 15 months layover in between fights, and I'm a different fighter in the gym and training. I'm a different person than I was from my last fight. So going into the fight, I was already different anyway. And then when I go into the fight, um, I was saying, to my team, I was saying these are fights I need to be winning if I want to get to where I want to get to. If not, I can't justify sacrificing this much of my time and my life into the sport if I can't be winning these fights and performing when I need to perform. So going into that fight, I had that riding on it, for myself, that way I was feeling personally that I need to be performing, I need to be winning these fights.
You mentioned, you're putting your time into the sport, your effort, your a lot riding on it. What does boxing and what does it sacrifices mean to you?
To be fair, the training and going down, I enjoy that. I enjoy the training. There's, maybe a couple of things like the running track and this and the other that I don't enjoy. But I enjoy the training, I enjoy the sparring. For me, it's time away from home. When I'm in the mornings going down shortly every morning, I've got my daughter home, I've got a son on the way. I'm sacrificing that time at home. It needs to be worth something. It needs to be justifiable to me that I'm creating a future for my kids and for my family, and that's what matters now. So
You clearly got the belief in yourself that you can go far and you can create, you know, money, essentially a livelihood out of the sport. For yourself, every fighter's got a different mentality. What is your mentality?
in terms of fighting or in terms of
In terms of, yeah, your career in general. Why
yeah,
why you do this?
so like I say, just create that lifestyle and that one for family. Obviously, originally I love training, I love fighting, and it's always been rewarding to me personally to train and fight. I've always loved doing it. But as the ball's rolling now, we're getting further on in the career. Like you say, when I'm sacrificing time at home, it's got to be worth something for me now. And obviously these bigger fights um can set me up really and help set me up for life, which is what I want.
Absolutely. Just finally, Dan, last question from me. I want to just swing it back round full circle to the first question and that knockout. When it went viral, it went crazy on social media. What did you think of it when when you're seeing all these other pages posting it and things like that, and when it did blow up?
I was buzzing to be fair, mate. Like I say, we're at my stage now and building that career. It's all about obviously your fights and winning, but it's also about publicity. So the fight getting out there, like I think IFL TV shared it, Boxing King Media had over 100,000 views. It's going to do nothing but, help my career progress, help, pull people over to watch me and get new fans, and it really helped my career. So I was buzzing when it went big. To be fair.
Have you seen a difference in your social media audience? Has it grown? Has you seen the impact yet from that?
Yeah, I had about I think it was from Saturday before the fight till Monday morning. I think I had about an extra 300, 400 followers on Instagram just from that knockout. And so like I say, it's grown. It's got out to a wider audience, and hopefully it can continue to grow my profile and bring people in to watch me and see what I'm about.
What do you make of that side of the sport? Because they mentioned the business side of things. In this era, it's all social media. It's all about marketing yourself and having a profile, as you say there. Do you find that side of things easy? Do you like that side of things, or obviously it's a very important tool to have, but do you enjoy that side of it?
Yeah, no, to be honest with you, mate, I hate that side of things. I hate the social media, and I'm bad at it. To be fair, I've always got the misses on my back saying, "Oh, you need to get a post up. You need to do this." Like, I'm a nightmare of it. When it's all said and done with boxing and I'm finished, I'll probably delete all my social media. I hate that side of it, but like you say, it's a tool, and it should be used in it, and when used correctly, it's very effective. So it has got its purpose, and hopefully I can get better at it, but it's not something I enjoy doing.
I mean, hopefully another highlight reel knockout that'll do the trick for your social media again. But Dan, I want to thank you very much for your time today, and again, congratulations on the title win.
Nice one. Cheers, out, mate. Thank you.